González gives the Dominican Republic a lead. Pulled back, right-footed strike, and it's in. It's a breakthrough in blue and red.
Well, it was always going to take something special to beat Sandefjord. And guess who? Kat González to the rescue. An absolute scud from outside the box.
You don't see strikes as beautiful as that every single day. We are pleased to be joined right now by Dominican international and Carolina Ascent midfielder Kat González, who struck that beautiful ball internationally. It was the qualifying goal against Guyana for Dominican Republic to advance them to the CONCACAF W Gold Cup qualifying back in February. Kat, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. As we watch that goal that you scored, absolute golazo, a bullet, what do you remember about that game and that goal?
I remember we were knocking at the door like over and over again. We just couldn't put it in the back of the net. And then we had that corner kick, and that shot is like a perfect shot for me. Like, I love that shot. I never get it that often. But then when I saw the ball coming back, I was like, okay. And then I shot it and it went in. It was a great feeling. Like, putting the Dominican through, we worked so hard for like that moment. So finally getting that goal was like a breath of fresh air, honestly.
Now, talk to me about your CONCACAF W Gold Cup experience playing against United States, Mexico, Argentina. What was that experience like for you as you played in all three of those matches?
It was a great experience. Like, the most talented players, Mexico, Argentina, the US, like, very challenging, but definitely a learning moment. And playing against the best players just makes you that much better. So it was a great experience.
Kat, piggybacking on that, how much growth have you seen within CONCACAF, just competition-wise, as investment has grown?
I've seen so much growth. Like, even in the Dominican, like, we're getting better each window. Every team is getting so much better every time they're being faced by anyone. So it's really nice to see people are catching up and developing in every aspect.
The constant growth in CONCACAF and women's football globally really is really fun and exciting to watch, and getting to cover the CONCACAF W Gold Cup and the qualifying and watching you, it has taken so many steps forward to get better, as has football in the States, because the USL Women's Super League is launching. It is a top tier Division I flight women's professional team, and you are playing with Carolina Ascent, one of the newest teams in this league. It's different playing for a new club and in a new league. What have you noticed about the newness and everything that is to come with Carolina Ascent and with the Super League?
I've noticed, I mean, you just got to be like patient with everything. Like, everything's new, everything's developing, but it's super exciting for everybody to get a new opportunity in the US to play. That's not just the NWSL.
Now, we're exactly a month out from kickoff. Obviously, this is a new league, it's a new team, it's a very new experience, but what are your expectations for the upcoming season? What are your personal goals? What are you looking forward to?
Expectations, I think it'll be exciting to see new players that might have came from different countries, maybe the NWSL, and everybody gel together and make this new league and, like, put it all over the place. Like, I want everybody to watch and see what's new. And for myself, I've played in Denmark for 4 months, but this will be like my first, like, I feel like this is my professional career and I'm getting started. So I just want to make an impact on this team and show everybody what there is in the USL.
Yeah, Kat, tell us a little bit about your time in Denmark. What were sort of your highs, your lows, things that you learned, things that you hope to sort of see more stateside that maybe you picked up in Denmark?
I think in Denmark, it was a great experience, a new country. Always being in a new place, it's a little difficult, but I think I was able to adjust pretty well. And I see a lot of young players in different countries that have a great opportunity to be at the highest level they can. I think bringing that here will also be beneficial to everybody, and especially younger players, and just getting better throughout the board.
The fan base for Carolina Ascent is already laid. There's a lot of people excited about the start of this season and excited to watch you and your team. But for new fans that are about to follow the Ascent and you, Kat, what would you tell them about your game?
My game, I think I'm a creative player. I think I have a pretty good shot. So I think just enjoy this newness and like get on board. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a ride, but I think it'll be a good one.
Now, I am a North Carolina native. I'm excited to see another team come into the fold. Obviously, you guys are in Charlotte. I'm from Chapel Hill, but the crest behind you is amazing. The gear that you guys have put out is amazing. And you know the saying, you look good, you feel good, you play good. Is that part of your feeling? How are you feeling about the gear as a whole?
Absolutely. Look good, play good, feel good. So like, I love the gear. I love the logo, the colors. I think it pops and it's good because we want to be seen. So it's nice.
Love that.
Kat, do you currently have a pre-match hype song that you have on repeat?
You know, I like Rookie of the Year. I think it gets me like, okay, let me do this. I like that song.
All right.
Absolutely love this. I want to ask another question about the team, and specifically head coach Phillip Poole, who is U.S. Women's National Team coach, and he has come into this side, and a huge signing for Ascent to get Poole as a head coach. What is your impression of him early days? I hope he's not standing just off camera, but how do you think he's going to have an influence on this Carolina Ascent team?
I think Coach Poole is an amazing coach. He coached for the U.S., so like he has a good experience behind him. And so far, I'm loving being coached by him. Like, there's a level of respect. Like, I know he's a good coach, and he has shown that. So I'm really excited to get started with him and keep working with him.
What kind of team is he looking to build in these early days of training? What's the sense of style and how Ascent is going to play this year under Poole?
I think we're having emphasis on hard work and shape and winning. Honestly, that's the emphasis, to win. So whatever it takes.
Oh, can't wait to watch when they actually take the field. I like it.
Now, I've played pickup with a couple of your teammates for the Dominican, Bree Pearson, Gabby Cuevas, and it's been really, really cool to see the development of the national team. You've been part of that development. How has it been for you helping to grow the nation's soccer program and just being in it? And it's hard to kind of pull back and see the impact of what you're doing, but how do you feel about how things are going?
I think things are going in the right direction. We still have a lot of work to do with, you know, there's a lot of development. There's not a lot of opportunity in the Dominican right now. So we're working on that to make players better at younger ages. And the Gold Cup, I think, showed we can do something here. Like we have a lot of growth to do, but we've also done a lot of growing. So it's really exciting to see where we're at and where we were even a year ago, a few months ago. We're just getting better every single time.
Oh, that's so good to hear, Catherine. Thank you so much for joining us, giving us some insight on the Dominican team, and of course, Carolina Ascent. Good luck this season, and thanks so much.
And happy belated birthday.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.